shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
But he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Forced out to his left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. He got 29 yards that time. A first down carry by Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Looking to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is into for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Freeman again, a first down carry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
A very solid gain of 27. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, that man wasn't. What the hell?
Falcons. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
14-14.
Got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession.
Let's go! 3-19!
They go play action here on 1st down.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's short.
Really?
20, 10, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A big play there, 77 yards. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. And he'll bang that one through. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. He'll drop to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Tech McKinley. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to hold that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A very solid gain of 27. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here we go now!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Falcons averaged 34 points a game last year, tops in the NFL with that powerful offense. And they're already looking for more here as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now back to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Brandon, this is why golfers
Time
do
to play
their
the
best
stoppers
to
out.
never count a score in their head
Finally.
before the ball goes in the cup.
But Black Viper going through all kind of defense, trying to figure out how to stop that nigga, boy.
And they're going to come away empty.
Yeah.
Now on the final play. And this one's incomplete.
Huh?
So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top.
Yeah, I had to.
As we send you on over to Orlando, where we'll check in with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? Both teams
Nah, but see,
for the fight.
hell no.
We resume
No,
action
my
here in
linebacker.
quarter number 3.
That boy coming to get there. What he been doing is
This fielded a
he
few
like to
yards
throw
into
right
the end
over the,
zone.
right over the
And he's able to get it across
right
the
over the
20,
line,
but not
like
by much,
10
as he's
yards
marked
in.
down at the 21-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go
Shit.
on offense first here in
You
this
were killing me
third
with that
quarter.
shit.
They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On second down, Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the
That's
4th
something
overall
right
pick
there.
in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tack McKinley in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint as that is sack number 100 and what has certainly been a terrific career to this point.
what?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot,
You
couldn't
talking about my
connect.
damn
This
running back,
defense is
nigga?
continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Damn
This
it.
is intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there
Nigga,
might have
you
been a
don't
hole
run
for a
nothing.
split
Shut up.
second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty
Shut
quickly,
up.
didn't it?
I ain't
Closed
scared of you.
fast.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. They're going to look to throw. And it's caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can...
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. It's their quarterback scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Damn it!
Out a good one as he's up a yard or
Ooh,
two
I couldn't
shy
get
of
outside
the
just
30.
now.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that
Oh,
out the window?
boy. I like when people talk like
I
that.
don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
I like it like that. I like it, baby.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Duke Riley able to get in there and take him down.
I gave you that because I thought you were sorry.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run it with Elliott. Yeah, brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And here comes play number 6.
Damn, bro, you hating on me?
The give is to Elliott. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they They've got to pay it off with some points.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. 3 yards to go on second down. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time. And that's
somebody better come help people.
Down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching
about to get out of hand.
Letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area.
I had to wait till Andre to sleep to get on the mic.
They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the fourth quarter,
like that.
Plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't it?
One like that.
They'll set up a throw. This one
What up, nice.
Cowboys. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left for them.
He hitting on my tight end, nigga. My tight end can do it too. Shit.
He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Back to throw. And he finds a way to the crossing route. And he'll take
my
it
fucking
into the
dumbass
end zone.
view.
Touchdown, Atlanta. A big play there with his third touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Pete, what you doing, broadcasting?
Huh?
Broadcasting?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Really broadcasting, ain't nobody watching.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up now, go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I would change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Back to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after a good game. 23 yards on the play. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
Here we go.
10th carry now for Elliott. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball
Really?
free. Brings up 4th down.
I didn't even know what the fuck I picked this now, man.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way down.
wasn't good.
Once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. The decision to go.
Boy, I ain't even rapping 4th down.
1st and goal. So the chain gang now done for the drive. Ball on the 10, 1st and goal.
Pick right here. Don't throw. Oh, he ain't long.
They'll set up to throw.
Told you don't throw.
Intercepted, and that should do
Told
it.
you don't throw.
A great read, and it's picked off. And a
threw
big
the shit too
turnover
fucking
there.
late.
These guys will get the football back. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big
Damn, I
swing
threw that
was
shit
taken,
too late.
and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Why does it say 1st and goal?
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman.
Ooh.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Good game, Pape. Good game.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. They run. Devontae Freeman. And he'll power his way up near the 25. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that's bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. And they can't challenge that shit.
2 feet been down, bro.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Powell. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. 23 yards on the play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Man, shoot the fuck
Another
out
big
of me,
hitter
man.
there. This one good for 18.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Well, they held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. It's Coleman here, and he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, and the Falcons will extend their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
You're more competitive than I thought you would be.
And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it up close to the 35, but hang on here. Penalty marker down. And this one might be going the other way. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
I tell you, man.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there at 22. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection. I know many people like to throw the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their running savvy.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
And this is going to be covered up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little red, a little extra on top.
That's your early sound now.
One more, what will wind up.
What happened?